Hello, my name is Jeffrey K. Patterson, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Cuyahoga Metropolitan Housing Authority. Today, we want to take a few moments to reflect on Judge Sara J. Harper.
We came here in 1937, I think it was. We were thrilled because we lived on 65th Street, within walking distance from here. And to have everything new stove, new house, new apartment, everything was brand new. We were thrilled. The idea of public housing was to give you a chance to get yourself together to move on. I went on to be a lawyer and a judge. Carl B. Stokes went on to be a lawyer, a judge, and a mayor. Lloyd O'Brown, he became a judge, a prosecutor, and served on the Supreme Court. The library gives them a sense of not only of what they have here, but also of the world that they're going to live in. And here we have music, we have book clubs, we do homework, we have computers. We sort of give them a sense of being important, having someone outside of this community that cares for them and is concerned about what happens to them. That I lived here and I stepped out into the world. You can do it too.
So I remember, having a conversation with Judge Harper, and she was one that really liked to read a lot and always wanted to create a space where people could learn and just have that type of educational opportunity. And we just created this safe space for kids to be able to come in after school and be able to go into the library. So not only that you have this library where people could go and get books and things like that, you would have the first African-American federal judge in Ohio sitting in that library reading to those kids.
When I met Judge Harper, she was in the Outhwaite Homes Community Center. She had the Sara J. Harper Library, which was upstairs from the community center. She had so many visitors coming up there. I would say anywhere from maybe 4 years old to probably 10 years old. Those children were the audiences that she attracted, and she would kind of allow them to come up to the library, and she would have different activities. She would have there were tables set up, and she'd have different activities for them to partake in.
Some kids came there just to read, or just to ask her questions about her past history and the things that she did in her life and how did they become successful like her. I mean, she had a really, really good rapport with a lot of the children in the community. A lot of the children were separated from one side of the street to the next, but coming to the library, it's kind of brought them together. Outhwaite was really like her home. That central community was like her home. The children from Carver, the children from Outhwaite, they just were gravitated to her.
It was very well important because they went in there and read up on some things, and she helped them read up on things that they knew nothing about. It was a positive for Outhwaite resident kids down there. Well, the fact that she grew up at Outhwaite and became a judge and gave back to the community, it meant a lot. Impressed a lot of mothers down there. A lot of the old residents that moved on kind of understood, what it meant to live someplace like public housing and then move out and become a public figure. So, and I was really impressed with her as a person because she was like a mother to the kids.
I mean, she just was a very outpouring person to the community.
She was a firecracker. She had so much energy and so much just personality, and it was really just like a joy.
And she had that ability to be able to connect with those young people so well.
Judge Sara J. Harper, memory will always be loved and remembered in the Central Area community. I mean, her legacy will actually live on forever.
Her legacy, her enthusiasm, her compassion, her dedication, her focus, and her spirit will always remain with the Cuyahoga Metropolitan Housing Authority and the children that live in our estates. Thank you, Judge Harper, for all that you've done for our residents.